Hey, welcome back to Cocktails for Quarantines. Today we're gonna make a bee's knees, but I also wanted to share with you guys some knowledge. So we're gonna talk about one of the big concepts of cocktail making and mixology, so that we can help you come up with your own drinks at home. When you're looking in your cabinet, your refrigerator, and trying to figure out what can I do with these things, give you a place to start, figuring out your own recipes while we're all stuck here at home. A lot of the famous cocktails throughout history, since people started adding stuff to their hard liquor so that they would enjoy drinking it more, a lot of those cocktails are based off of a sour concept. That family of cocktails is basically a base spirit, which is your whiskey, your vodka, your gin, your rum, your tequilas. Say 1.5 ounces or 2 ounces of base spirit, then adding a citrus juice and an equal amount of a sugar. Usually, 1/2 ounce, 3/4 ounce, maybe 1 ounce, depending on what you're working with, of those two ingredients. The sweetness and the tartness of the citrus balance out and create, really great cocktails. It's the same thing as if you made homemade lemonade, but you put in whiskey instead of water. That's pretty much the same concept. When you're talking about citrus juices, you're usually talking about lemon and lime, sometimes grapefruit, like a Paloma. You're usually not talking about orange juice, because orange juice is sweet already. It kind of covers both sides of that. So like a screwdriver is vodka and orange juice. The orange juice plays double duty, giving you the sweet and the tart, and it's one of the simplest cocktails out there. That's the basic premise of a lot of cocktails. We made a gimlet here, episode 4, which is gin, it's your base spirit, lime juice, and simple syrup. That's, you take that recipe and maybe you substitute lemon juice in there and add some club soda, and that's pretty much Tom Collins. So there's a lot of famous recipes that are based off of this. We made a maple bourbon sour, which was the bourbon, and instead of sugar we used maple syrup, and then they had the lemon juice. Those flavors go really well together. I've tried that with rye before, and those flavor combinations don't really work as well. So it's about matching flavors. Look at a tequila drink, like a margarita. It's basically the same idea. You've got tequila, you've got lime juice, and instead of sugar, usually you have orange liqueur, which is a sweet alcohol. Most liqueurs are sweetened with sugar already, so you're balancing the lime juice with a sweet liqueur that's also bringing in another flavor. You can go deeper and deeper. The blood orange margarita that we made here on the show has all those things in it. We added a little bit of Campari, which is very bitter, and so we added just about the same amount of agave syrup. Those things all really ended up working well together. And then you've got a daiquiri, which is pretty much the same thing, but it's a rum drink with lime juice and sugar, one of the most popular drinks out there as well. So today we're gonna make the bee's knees, and that's gin with lemon juice, and we use a honey syrup instead of the sugar. Honey syrup is super easy to make at home. If you got some honey laying around, just 1 part honey, 1 part water, warm it up until it's nice and dissolved, and then you can use that in cocktails like this one, the bee's knees, which originated in Paris back in the 20s, 30s maybe, something like that. Really wonderful cocktail. So let's go put the bee's knees together. We're gonna use Uncle Val's Botanical Gin, one of the smoothest gins around, and tastes great in so many gin cocktails. I'm gonna love drinking this one when we're done here today. So Uncle Val's, and that's all we need from the liquor cabinet. We're gonna get a shaker out today. I'm using a variation of the Boston shaker. It's called a 10 on 10. We're gonna make our cocktail in here today and shake this up. Let's get started. The bee's knees is 1.5 ounces of the gin. followed by 3/4 of an ounce of our fresh squeezed lemon juice. And if you're gonna make lemon juice out of the same lemon that you're using for a garnish later, I would get the garnish off before, hey, I'm doing a show here. What's the deal? Scram. Okay, sorry about that rude interruption. So we got our gin in here, we got our lemon juice in here, and then we're gonna do 1/2 ounce of our honey syrup. There we go. And that's it. Get some ice in here. Let's do some shakes. Fantastic. All right, so there's a strainer. We're gonna do just a simple little lemon garnish here. Make this maybe a little more complicated than I expected. We have our chilled coupe glass here. I don't have to use anything this fancy. I don't know why my wife lets me use the nice stuff. And then we'll strain this guy out here. Oh, it smells fantastic. There you go. There's your bee's knees. Thanks for joining us on Cocktails for Quarantine. We'll see you next time.